Good afternoon, or should I say good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Atakline for Thursday, September 8th of 2011. Hope everyone's having a good week. Of course, it's been like one of the very first weeks of fall hitting at us, following a terrific summer and with the Peach Fest, as I mentioned on the Atakline on Tuesday. And I need to be more specific about the Peach Fest. We had, like I said, a beanbag tournament on Saturday with the Romeo Bulldog people. I'll make another video, like, describing the Peach Fest to you all another day. But let's get started with some music news with the BET Hip Hop Awards. Now, there's like the only award shows I don't watch is the BET Hip Hop Award shows. I don't watch it because it's like at different times, different shit. And Lil Wayne dominates the categories. He's got 18? Yeah, 18 nominations, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, how can that happen? How can he be nominated for all these awards? He's up for like a lot of awards, including MVP of the Year, Best Live Performer, Lyricist of the Year, and Track of the Year for 6 Foot 7 Foot. You probably got a lot of other nominations because you got nominations for like Look At Me Now and other collaborations. Also receiving 9 are Kanye and Wiz Khalifa. Wiz is nominated. I know he's nominated for Black and Yellow for the category for Best Club Banger. I know he's up against 6 Foot 7 Foot, No Hands. So there you go. Drake got some nominations as well. But the BET Awards themselves will air on October 11th at 7 Central. Only on BET. The host will be Mike Epps. So we'll see what goes down. Now let's get on to with other news. It's been 3 years since the album release of Dark Horse, the most recent album by Nickelback. One of the biggest hard rock bands. They toured their butts off for the last 3 years, including releasing many singles like Put It to the Ground, Something in Your Mouth, Today Was Your Last Day, and This Afternoon being the most recent single. Now they're back. They got a brand new album coming out on November 21st, or as they like to call it, Nickelback Monday, entitled Here and Now. It will be released through the record label World Warner. 2 singles will be released simultaneously at the same time, as Pop and Rock Radio will get 2 new singles. Pop Radio will get the song When We Stand Together, while Rock Radio gets Bottoms Up, which I'm expecting to be a hard rock and real drinking song. The songs will be released on September 26th on radio, while it will be released on iTunes and all digital outlets on September 27th. There is said to be a tour to follow, but no tour dates yet, but they'll be announced in the near future. Speaking of tour dates, Bob Seger announced the first 13 of his new tour dates on his second leg of his world tour. Until the day, the only tour date that was confirmed was him headlining the show in Florida, headlining Orlando Rising with Kid Rock. Now he's set to perform in 13 cities, the first of which were revealed today, including the stop at Ypsilanti at the EMU Arena in Eastern Michigan. Other stops include Columbus, Evansville, Greenville, Alabama, Birmingham, Louisville, Kentucky, Baltimore, Maryland, New York City, and Madison Square Garden, among others. More tour dates will be revealed, hopefully some Metro Detroit dates. Tickets for the Ypsilanti show and most other shows, including MSG, will go on sale September 24th, while 2 go on sale October 1st, 8th, and September 17th. Now, it's going all the way to December 3rd. That's what Seger's tour is going to, not to New Year's Eve. And I know it's just beginning to feel like fall, but they're only talking about the holidays, specifically New Year's Eve. Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve has confirmed its first performer. Lady Gaga will be performing in New York for Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve at Times Square, not in Los Angeles. But here's the question. Will she be man or will she be woman? Hopefully woman. 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 Lady Gaga released a statement saying that I'm especially honored to share the stage with Dick Clark, the legendary Dick Clark, who is celebrating his 40th year hosting this show, which he created and transformed into one of the most iconic television programs in America. We're really thrilled to see how this year's lineup lights up the stage to make it the most memorable show yet. That's actually Ryan Seacrest, not Lady Gaga. Gaga did not release a statement. There's no one on who's going to be doing Los Angeles, but we know Fergie's hosting again. But no one who's performing. I'll keep you posted on who's performing at New Year's Rockin' Eve as it gets closer and closer. God, there's a lot of UFC news this week now. I told you about Brock Lesnar, Alistair yesterday. Just minutes after my attack line, once again, all the good shit always happens after I shoot attack lines sometimes. After I shot my attack line yesterday, I found out that UFC's 137 main event has been changed. It was supposed to be on October 29 to be headlined by a champion for his champion fight, Nick Diaz. Formerly, Nate Diaz from the Strike Force. Former Strike Force welterweight champion would take on the UFC welterweight champion, Mr. George St. Pierre. Now it turns out, Nate Diaz has not been making a lot of appearances. He was supposed to be at a press conference in Toronto, missed it. Missed the Las Vegas press conference. Dana White kicked him out the card, replaced him with the former WEC welterweight champion, natural born killer, Carlos Condit. Now this fight should be pretty good. Carlos ain't scared at all. Because I've seen most of GSP's fight. Most of the guys, like Dan Hardy on them, they just stand there and get their asses whipped. You know, we'll see how GSP takes on Condit, but they should be a hell of a fight. Hopefully better than his last title fight against Mr. Jake Shields. Some people are saying that Nate Diaz being out is good because Condit would be a better fight. Some people have been mixed on the decision. Very mixed. We'll say, fuck you, Nate, for fucking this up, for you not showing up to promote it. Now, GSP and all the people say you have to promote the fight. It's not just starting fights at the fight. You have to build it. You have to build it up. Doesn't matter if you're wrestling or boxing. You have to be at press conferences and appearances to promote the fight. Nate Diaz did not show up, so he was out. He wasn't able to promote the fight, so he was out. We'll see if he's still going to be signed or not. Before I get to my TNA preview, I need to mention that they started trial jury selection for the manslaughter trial for Michael Jackson's daughter, Conrad Murray. Now, as a devoted Michael Jackson fan, I'm saying this once to say it again, I will not be covering this trial. I do not want to cover it. I will tell you if he is declared innocent or not. But as far as testimonies and going cover to the trial, I would not be doing that. It ain't fair to me to do it. As an MJ fan, I don't want to do that. To be dignitary of my MJ fans. Let's get on down to TNA Impact Wrestling Preview. Now, I haven't watched it the last couple weeks. I missed it for the last 2 weeks because of football. Now I get to watch it. Well, football's tonight, though. I meant high school football. High school football I've been doing on high school tailgates. Tonight's real football, which I'll be flipping in between. Let's get on to TNA. The last one before No Surrender. Number 5 question. Who will be the #1 contender for Mexican America? The TNA World Tag Team Champions. A lot of championship shit going on tonight. This being the second episode being shot in North Carolina. Or was it South Carolina? That's what's happening with that. It'll be Devon with the Pope against the British Invasion. Now, it's saying the winners will get the tag titles shot in No Surrender. Now, when it comes down to it, like I said, TNA Tag Division, I've said it once, I say it again, TNA Tag Division ain't as good as it once was. But Pope and Devon, unlikely team, but they kind of a mixed team lately, but against each other now, they're like likely. We'll see how that happens, but I say British America. Question number 4. What will go down with the new Knockout Law? Now, I've read the spoiler, I've read the results. that Miss Brooks, you saw her the last couple weeks, she was trying to get the job as Knockouts Law. Karen Jarrett is now the Knockouts Law, and nobody's happy. I can imagine that. Because Karen's a bitch. We'll see how she acts as the new Knockouts Law and how the Knockouts will make to it. And apparently Tracy's her assistant. So we'll see how that storyline develops. Question number 3 actually. What will go down in the 2 title matches tonight? Kurt Angle defends his TNA World title against Mr. Anderson. While the TNA TV titles on the line as Mr. Eric Young takes on Robbie E. When it comes to TNA World title, last week Angle took on Sting. Angle won. So, since there will be no title match at No Surrender, since we're going to be having the Bound for Glory series matches, they're going to have Angle defend the title this week against Anderson after defending against Sting last week. Anderson gets a rematch because he lost against Sting at an Impact, so he has a rematch. I say Angle because something's going to happen. Mortal's going to come out and fucking screw with it. When it comes to TV title, Robbie E's been trying to get Rob Terry as his new guy since Cookie left the company. You saw the interesting situation, so now she's out. So Eric's the TV title. I say Eric will win. Robbie's an idiot. I hope he fucking loses. He's an idiot. Question number 2. What will go down with the final 4? Now, I predicted Crimson, RVD, AJ Styles. I think I predicted Gunner. All I'm saying goes, 1 out of 4 ain't bad. So I was the only one I got right was Gunner. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I said RVD, AJ, Crimson, and Gunner. It's Gunner, both members of Beer Money, Robert Roode and James Storm, and Bully Ray. They'll be in a 4 quarters match tonight, like a fatal 4-way match. Now, there'll be 2 matches at the pay-per-view, so we'll see what happens there. But when it comes down to it, this may end up being the momentum turner. I say Bully Ray could be likely, but we'll see what goes down, especially if Angle be the champion and all. Then question number 1. What will happen when Jeff Hardy makes his big return tonight? Now, Jeff Hardy's supposed to speak tonight. It's been a couple of wild weeks with his brother getting released, and now he's back. He's back in the company. And of course, he was shot before Kurt Angle's DUI, need I remind you. So, what's what Hardy have to say? Has Hardy changed? Is he still the same guy? Although I heard he is going to have jail time. I mean, he will have jail time. I don't know specifically how long, but I'll keep posted. But Hardy, we'll see if he's a changeman or not. We'll see what goes down tonight in the last TNA Impact Wrestling before No Surrender tonight at 9, 8 Central on Spike TV. With that in mind, just been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you very much. See you later on tonight for my TNA Impact Wrestling preview, my review. See you later on tonight for that. See ya. Bye-bye. And tomorrow, Atakline. Bye-bye.